DVD collection update, which is the first one I'm going to post, actually. So, and these are DVDs that I've collected within late last year. So basically by the end of last year, and so starting from the end of last year to now. So, yeah, and I end up getting a lot, and some of these I got from pawn shops for a pretty good price. So, yeah. So yeah. Okay, so now the first DVD I'm going to show you is a Blu Ray DVD digital combo pack of Tremors: A Cold Day in Hell. Let's see. Now this one I have not seen yet. In fact, for the Tremors movies, I'm up, like, only saw 3 of them. I'm up to Tremors 3 now, so Tremors 3, Back to Perfection. So I'm so far liking the Tremors series, so hope to get all of those finished soon. Who knows, maybe I'll eventually do reviews on them. So, yeah, so that's Tremors: A Cold Day in Hell, also known as Tremors 6. Okay, moving on, we got another Blu-ray DVD digital combo pack. Came out last year. And it was one that I will admit at first scared the living, like, crap out of me. Mainly due to the fact that there was a scene in this movie, because you know how people are just uploading to YouTube, like, basically bootleg scenes that they record on their phones, and just, so, and I was really excited about this movie until I saw this, and it was very rare for a horror film to scare me, and it was mainly because there was a certain scene in the movie, giving away spoilers, and for those who've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's, I'll say this much, is at the very opening of the movie, and wow, I was not expecting that. To the point, because I was planning on watching it in the theater with one of my friends, and she was very excited about it too, so, and then I saw that scene, and I was like, yeah. So, it scared me away from seeing it in the theater, but I did eventually watch it on home media, so on Blu-ray. So yeah, and that's, it. So, go. There's, Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård, which I thought he was amazing as Pennywise. So much so that since I make horror films, and if I ever do stuff with it, that's the portrayal I'm mainly going for. So yeah. So yeah. And actually this was at Walmart here for, where I live, for about 13 bucks. Really good deal, considering, this was a movie that came out last year, and I got it this year for like 12 or 13 bucks. Okay. So this is going... So this is going to be the last Blu-ray movie in my update. I got this one at a pawn shop for about $3. They sell free, like, DVDs for $1. Blu-ray for $3. And that's Scream 4. sell Blu-ray movies for $3. And this is the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital combo pack of Scream 4 from 2011. So, and honestly, I've only seen this movie once, and the only thing I really remember is who they revealed to be the killers. So, yeah. Other than that, that's about it, honestly. From what I remember, I thought it was really good. I've seen all the other Scream films. In fact, I own all of them, really, so. And it was a shame that Wes Craven passed away, so, and this was the last film he worked on, so, yeah. So yeah, rest in peace, Wes. You were a great filmmaker. You changed the horror genre for, you know, and for history. So, I wish I could have met you. So, yeah. Okay, so now on to the DVDs, and I got a ton of DVDs starting from last year to now, but the first one came out early this year. I think it was like January or February of this year. And that's Hellraiser Judgment. There's Paul T. Taylor as Pinhead. Right next to him is Gary J. Tunnicliffe, the director, as the Auditor. Which for me, the Auditor was the best thing about this movie. And honestly, I would like to see him in future Hellraiser films. Now, I thought this wasn't a bad Hellraiser film, it just didn't feel like Hellraiser to me. It really didn't. So, it just kind of felt like how it was with Hellraiser Inferno and Hellraiser Hellseeker. In which it almost just felt like it was like originally a totally different movie. And then they just throw Pinhead in there and that. So yeah. And I have yet to, I've seen all of them except for one. Hellraiser Revelations. Yes, the stinker. The Howling Resurrection of the Hellraiser series. In fact, honestly, I think in some ways Howling Resurrection's a little bit better than that piece of shit from what I've been hearing, so. That Howling Resurrection is a bit better than, like, that piece of garbage, so. So yeah. Not saying a lot. But I think honestly, the new actor they got for Pinhead, Paul T. Taylor, does such an amazing job as Pinhead. Now, honestly, some people think, since I'm also an actor, I actually act in my movies, some people think, like, a lot of people know me best, think, and who has seen this film, honestly think I would probably end up doing a better job in the role. But as far as, like, you know, at least the first actor to portray Pinhead in a good way, that isn't Doug Bradley. Amazing, you know? He did really awesome job. The makeup I thought was pretty good. So yeah, so, Hellraiser Judgment. This one, there's a little bit of story about this. This was a movie that came out late last year in the theater, and that I was so looking forward to seeing. It was my most anticipated film within like years, because I was researching the hell out of that movie. Even the very early stages of development, even when it was like kind of in the minds of the filmmakers, which range around 2011 and onward. So, but unfortunately, when the film came out, the theater here did not play it. And I'm guessing because it was shown IMAX, and I guess it was IMAX only showing. So, but yeah, and that said film is Jigsaw, the 8th film in the Saw series. Now, I thought, honestly, like, I would eventually do a review series of the Saw films, all 8 of them. Probably all 9 of them, considering there's going to be a 9th one coming out soon, so who knows, it could come out next year for all we know. So if I end up watching Saw 9, Jigsaw 2, or whatever the hell they're going to call it, I would probably do the whole review series then, or review Saw 1 through Saw 8, and then like up to the release of Jigsaw 2, Saw 9. So, and then after I watch Saw 9, Jigsaw 2, I would come back and review it. So, and honestly, like, in all my reviews, even if there's some nitpick things, I would tell you, like, especially in sequels, I would just say, like, what I think I would have done just differently if I had directed that, even though I was really young. So, but let's say if I was my age, if not older, I would tell you what I would have done differently. So yeah. But yeah, that's Jigsaw from 2017. Now, this right here that I'm about to show you is a movie I have not seen yet. Like I said, I only saw the first 3 of these films, and that's 2015's Tremors 5 Bloodline. Now, I heard it was okay. I'll honestly be the judge of that. Me and one of my other friends, Josh, yeah, that's, I know it's like Inception type stuff. It's like, where's my freaking Inception plum for that? Like, considering my name's Joshua and his name's Joshua and all that stuff. Yeah. So, but, so yeah. Like, that's one series he and I started to watch, and he and I stuff are freaking loving the Tremors series. So, me and him would admit the 3rd one maybe is kind of where it's going downhill. We have yet to watch the 4th one, so, or the 5th one or the 6th one. So, maybe once I get that series done, I will do a whole review, like I said. Okay, now this one, some people may have heard of it, especially people in the horror community. Others, like the general audience, may not have. It's a 2011 independent found footage film. It was screened at the Tribeca Film Festival. And that's Grave Encounters. It's directed by the Vicious Brothers, so And I saw the trailer for this when it came out. In fact, basically I saw this, heard about this stuff when Grave Encounters 2 came out, and they did interest me enough to where it's like, okay, like I'm gonna grab some of my friends with me, and watch both those movies back to back, double feature. We decided to rent them on Voodoo Movies. So yeah, we watched it, and I thought the first one was really good. The second one, oh boy, no wonder why they haven't made a third one yet. So I might do a review series of both of those at some point. But yeah, that was Grave Encounters 2. But yeah, that was Grave Encounters. They were searching for proof, and they found it. Okay, so the next few films I got, and I think these are the last few movies. I got them like a couple days ago, maybe a week ago, at this pawn shop, and it came down to technically 10 movies for $8. The pawn store owner was is a really sweet person, and was even willing to, because I only had $7 with me, and was even willing to give me one for free. So, but yeah, so the first one is another classic. It's Ridley Scott's Alien from 1979, the original, starring Sigourney Weaver and all that. Which I have seen this one. But I haven't seen any of the sequels. I haven't seen Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection. Haven't seen the Alien vs. Predator movies. I haven't seen Prometheus, Alien Covenant, none of those. I only saw the first one, and the first one was really, like, I thought it was awesome, actually. So yeah. So that's Alien from So that was Alien from 1979. Okay, the next one I got is a free film. The next one I got is a 3 film set. The next one I got is a 9 film set. And that's the Miramax 9 film collection of Children of the Corn and Halloween. See? Now this one includes Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice, all the way through Children of the Corn Revelation. Which I have yet to see any of the Children of the Corn films. The most knowledge I have of them is I watched the Nostalgia Critics review of the original. Actually that's a lie. I saw the 2000. Okay. So I have seen actually one of these, and it was the only one I saw from beginning to end, because it was the only one I had at the time, but I ended up giving away to one of my friends. So, and that was the 2009 Sci-Fi Channel made reboot of Children of the Corn. But other than that, I have not seen any of the original movies. And I now know there's like a one that came out this year, so honestly at the point I have no idea how many they made. So, but yeah, this one includes. And also this one includes 3 of the Halloween films. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, the theatrical cut. Halloween H2O, 20 years later, and Halloween Resurrection. Which, since I did bought the Halloween Blu Ray box set. I got it when it first came out, so because of that I didn't want to have the same copy, so I just gave it to one of my friends, like those free films to one of my friends. So the only films I got in this set are Children of the Corn 2 through Revelation. So yeah, that's the Miramax 9 film set of Children of the Corn and Halloween. This one I also got at a pawn shop. It was one I was looking for a long while. Difficult to find. And I own the first one of this, and that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, unrated version. So yeah, now I have the first reboot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003. I also have the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Texas Chainsaw 3D, and Leatherface, so the new one. And that's it. So, I still need to get Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation, and that's it. So, and this is the last one I got from a pawn shop. It's from the same pawn shop as the other ones, except for the one where I got Scream 4 at. So, except for the one where I got Scream 4 at, and that's Stephen King's Pet Sematary. Now this is one I have yet to watch, so I know it stars Mika Hughes, who was in Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which I saw and I actually loved that movie, so plan on watching this soon. So yeah. Now the next film I got is one I have yet to see, and that's one of the reboots of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I'm not sure when this came out, honestly. Doesn't say, but I know it's the one that stars Jeff Goldblum. So yeah, I haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen any of the Invasion of the Body Snatcher films, so yeah, I'm kind of interested in checking this out. Now, the very last film I got here, it's actually a 5-film set, so, and that's Phantasm. Now, I heard about this movie from, the Dead Pit Radio Show, on their YouTube channel when they had it going on. Supposedly they still have it going on, but not as frequent, and so I eventually checked it out. Um, the only one I've seen is the original, at least from beginning to end, and I love it actually. I think it's an underrated classic. So, Angus Grimm as the Tall Man was one of the underrated horror icons. So, yet another horror legend that passed away. Rest in peace to him. So, yeah. And I started to watch Phantasm 2, but I have yet to finish it. So, which I'm so far liking it. But yeah, this one includes a Phantasm Remastered, Phantasm 2, The Ball is Back, Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead, Phantasm 4, Oblivion, and Phantasm 5, Ravager. So, okay, so that's it for my Blu Ray DVD update. If you want to see more videos like this, just comment below. And just let me know. Click the subscribe button, click like on this video. And actually just post in the comments and tell me what is your favorite all-time horror film. I'm interested in hearing it. So, yeah, I'll see you next time.